everybody, this is Amy, and I am doing a budget with me for January. This is the monthly budget that I will come back to and check and see, make sure that they totaled what I expected. This isn't, the color coding is my income for January. This is, but I'm not really going to keep track of that necessarily. The yellow is what's coming out of my first paycheck, and the orange is what comes out of the second paycheck every month. And I've got all of this money to pay from December's paychecks. So when I go to the next page and do this will be what I'm saving from this paycheck in January for February bills. And then this one will be the second paycheck that I save in January for February bills. So these technically will be January's paychecks, but February's bills. This is January's, what I'm budgeting out for January to pay with my December paychecks. So I actually will go ahead and do a February budget soon as well, because I need to know what I need for February. And basically, this is my little cheat sheet. This is what my bills are, and this is what, like, I know, like, I need to save in January, 106 in January to pay this with what I've got. So I'll explain this later, but that's how I'm keeping track. So for January, my budgeted amount for these bills for storage is $60. I'm not going to write out the actuals yet, even though I know what a lot of them are because they've already come due, or they've already shown me what is due because they're due like the first part of the month, or they're the same every month. Like my storage is due on the 1st, but it's the $60 every month. So even if it was due at the end of the month, I would know that it was $60. For phone, I have budgeted for January $225. For TV, I have budgeted $118. That's $190, and I know that's going to be what it is. Hotels, I budgeted $41. I hope that's not more than that, what it might be. For Chase, I put 10 here because in the automatics, 40 of it, in the two automatics, part of that payment goes into a savings account, so I just have to add an extra 10. My black credit card, I budgeted $48, and that's going to be a bigger payment. My red, I wrote this out back when I thought I was still going to have that bill, and my puppy is scratching to go out, which is great that she's scratching and learning, but of course she wants to do it now. Come here, sissy. Autos is $820. She's over here beside me now, scratching on my arm. I'm going to budget $150 for that. Student loan, I'm going to budget $161, and that I budget $820. This is what I actually have to pay, but I don't include it in this because this is what I'm budgeting out, and this is where I'm saving the money out of each paycheck. So I know this is what I owe, but that's not what I'm including in this budget. Come here, sissy. Don't go up there. $300 for electric. Let me let her out. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. What a good girl. She had to go to the bathroom. Now she's standing back at the door because the other two dogs are still outside, and she wants to know why they're still out there, and she came in. But she wants me to stay out there with her, and it's too daggone cold for me to stay out there. Push the door. Push it. Can you hear her scratching? All right, so we're budgeting $60, $225, $118, $190, $41, $820, $37, $820. So that's $27.26. And she's digging again at the door. She had to come in to get a toy. That's why she wanted to come back in. she wanted to bring a toy outside with her. All right, electric is $300. Camper, this is what I'm saving. It's not my camper payments or the racing payments. It's what I need to save to make the payment. This is the payment amount. So, but this, and I'll keep track of that, but this isn't included in what I'm saving out of my paychecks. So out of paycheck number 1, I'm going to save $188. Paycheck 2, $188. Racing in January, I saved $80 for each, $50 for each. In Bristol and Daytona, I didn't do any. Feeling the crunch time. $636 plus 300, 2726 is $3,662. Let me write that down over here. And normally I can count 1850, whoops, times 2 plus 125, 3825 minus 3662, $163 left over. If I have no overtime, which right now with the holidays and stuff, I have overtime. And that's $1,850 is a roundabout. It's not the exact paycheck, but it's what I budget with. And so there's going to be more. There's going to be more than that, but that's what I am doing for January. And I'll come back and write in the amounts of what I actually paid. And so, like I said, these next 2 for January are going to be what comes out. It'll be broken down into the yellow and the orange. And that way I can take this out for February. But in order to know what I need to take out for February, I need to do my February budget. So that will be being done very soon. So that I know, starting in January, what I need to take out. So it's weird doing a February budget at the beginning of January, but I need to know what I need so that I can make sure that I take out that amount out of each paycheck. So it's a little bit more work sometimes than just saying these are the budget, these are the paychecks that are, or the bills that are due for the next 2 weeks, and this is what I get paid. It's a little bit more prep, but it's worth it. And I'm going to go let the puppy in. See you guys soon. Bye.